Hello, everyone, and welcome to another art stream. Just wanted to, cool. Of course. Sorry, responding to. um, Welcome to another art stream. I'm gonna be doing some dragon designs. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Maybe I can do it. If I can't, then I can just. Oh no! Don't let things fall. Get the chaos field here. There, okay. I was working on a drawing at work, so I want to see if I forgot. I meant to email it before I left, but I did not. So we're going to try that right now, really quick. Should have done it before stream started, I know. But I like chaos. Sometimes. Come on. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong side. I really like this new, I got the moving pad. It is really nice. It makes me, I'm glad I got it just so I could see how much better this pen is than my pen. Because my pen's from like the 2016 model or something like that, I think. Or maybe like the 2018 24 HD, which is good. It's really good. Yeah, remind me later. Just wanna open this drawing I was working on. Because I was working on a new prompt for the for this challenge. Okay. Does it not let me save? Oh, it does. Oh, you think you've won, compute. But I have another method of doing this. It's called I take a photo with my phone and it's going to look awful. But at least it's something. So I'll do this. This is going to look so bad. But I've done this before when I almost lost a file. So this is going to be terrible. I'm sorry. It even cropped bad. This is going to be great. I'm just going to keep going because I'm on a winning streak here. But I hope everyone's having a nice week. It was very cold today, but at least it was right. At least the roads were good, so I can't complain too much about that. Like I was worried it would be a little slippery, but nope. Pretty nice out. There we go. Medium. Then I'll open up here really quick, and then we can start up. Because thank goodness I still have everything set. So. Do 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 do. What now? I don't. Okay, cool. Now I can just... Okay, I know. Stop making noises. Yeesh. Calm down. Well, I know it's making noise because it's also connected to my email account, and I just emailed myself. So it's like my phone and my computer are all like, "There's mail. Hello." Like, yes, I know. I just sent it. Oh boy. Okay, new file. This will be that one's really cool, by the way. But and I should have talked about it, but my brain was elsewhere. So this is what I was working on at work, and I will clean it up because it is a mess. But the good news is, since it's a mess, I can play around with the size of things and fix it. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is for the I think I was doing this for the tall one or the neck. the either one of those prompts, maybe both. Oh, and I was working on my comic a little, and I was looking at some of the pages last night to plan in case I didn't have anything to work on today. But so this is here in case I can't make any progress, but I'm gonna try because I really want to get further in this one. It's really fun, and I really like this character. It's a pretty basic interaction, but I might actually change the perspective a little bit, but we'll see. It's in my pocket. Gloves should be in. Yep. Nope. Wait. Nope. That pocket. Okay. Sorry for the hold up, but I thought I'd get that out so that we can have a couple different drawings to work on today, so I can make some progress on a couple different things. Music would be good. Let's do that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, questing music. Dun, 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 dun. So now I've upgraded officially to the new version of Clip Studio. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's kind of weird because I changed the setup here, so it's gonna be a learning process a little bit. Because everything's in different spots, and I'm trying out a new layout, essentially. Let me see where to go. Like I got this over here now, so it's not... I kind of like that I have more space on this side for me, and it kind of clears up and makes the... it's so that all the tools frame the art instead of like fighting for a tug of war on each side. So I like that. Let me see if I can find my... Where are my brushes? This is the only thing I don't like. Is that I can't... Is that since some of this is... You know what? I'm going to make this a little bigger, actually, because I like having my wheel... There we go. I like having my wheel... I like having this bigger. It's right behind my head. Okay. And then we'll find my brushes, which, brush size? Is that it? No. That is not what I want. That is not at all what I want. Right, sorry. Like I said, this is all just like figuring out a bunch of new things because this new layout, I need to make my own essentially, I think, because it's I'll try and get one set up for Friday so that I don't have to set all this up, because usually they're normal one tool settings, right? No, I thought that's what it was. Is it covered or something? Like, what is going on? Huh. Okay. Weird. I will find you. I need to get my my brushes out, but for some reason I'm having trouble finding them. Because, you know, naming them what they are would be too sensible. Tool group? Where'd that open? No? There. Okay, now we got everything framed better. So, we're making progress. Oh, you know what? No. Well, we'll see. Tool settings. Okay, that's for that. That's good, but that's not what I need. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. Now I'm ready. Because you can barely see, but this is what I'm trying to look at right here, or on this side. This has, okay, and then I'm gonna grab all my new brushes really quick, just because I want to try them out tonight. I think they started here. We'll say yes, because that's a good spot to start from. Boom. Do 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 do. That's gonna take a second. Okay. While it's loading, which is gonna take a few seconds, because a lot of brushes I just pulled in to one new window. Yeah, they've added some new features. I guess they improved the hand capture technology. So if I want to put a webcam on, pose my hand for a specific like gesture, it can hold that gesture and move, and I can even like maybe do an animation with a hand by like taking clips of it moving. But I haven't played around with that too much. So what I've noticed is that there's more free brushes that are really higher quality now, that the algorithm within the program lets there be more values inherently in these brushes, which sounds like gobbledygook, I know, but it just means that they look more like real brushes. Yeah. Try some of these out. Cause see, like this is a, and then you have these ones that are more like just for. These are my like drawing the comic, just like really straight lines, kind of. And then I have other ones that are like. I got some ones in here that are just rough lines. That would be really nice for like just doing textures and whatnot. Yeah, like a felt tip one. There's a bunch of cool stuff, essentially. So, yeah. Anyway, thought I'd just share that. I might look into some other. I might delete some of these old brushes and use more new ones. Because you don't need hundreds of. Of the same kind of brush, and I already have so many brushes that are like manga brushes, so I'm pretty. I'd like to try and like try some new ones out, like maybe some natural brushes, because I do have some in here today. I got today, but I might try them on the other one, not this one. But we'll see. Because this is a Elder Dragon was the prompt. So I did this. Just wanted to make this like really impressive looking ancient, not ancient, but just really powerful looking beast that looks like it's been around for a while. And I might even do some like battle damage on it, like it's got scars from previous fights with other dragons. I was thinking possibly of making my character smaller, but I don't know. I'll think about it, because it says elder, it doesn't say giant, so it doesn't have to be giant necessarily to be an elder dragon. The fact that he's alive at this size tells you he's definitely formidable for his of a beast if he can tangle with bigger ones. I gotta get used to where everything is. I almost grabbed one for the wrong area. But yeah, this challenge has been really fun. I figure I'll warm up with it just drawing this character a little bit, and then we'll jump over to the other one, kind of, and then go from there. Do some poses, and maybe make some monster girls, but if it doesn't work, I'll just go back to dragons. Or we could just end up with the comic for all I know, but really the main goal is to try and get the just further with the art challenge in general. So yeah, if anyone else is trying this out, let me know. I thought it's really fun. Dark, gotta lighten them up a little, or add a little bit more. Vivid colors in him, because there's a lot of smoke in this room doesn't mean he shouldn't be visible. That little blue blob is my little guy that I hold in my hands. Making itself look bigger. Yeah, it's been fun working on these. I'm gonna try some other creatures mixed in with dragons to try and give them a more variety to the variations. But pretty happy with this one so far. Like a red and golden dragon seems like a cool combination. Maybe with a little bit of black in it. Black and like a gray or a very dark gray, possibly. Like it's like can it makes it more difficult to see in the dark, maybe. Although it's red, so I doubt it. Okay. This is nice. I like this. Some of the newer brushes kind of gives like a nice like. This might be good for hair, actually. for this fire, it's kind of cool too. Been working a little bit more on the model. I'm trying to clear another hurdle with like in the production. I thought I was further along than I was, and I slightly disappointed, but it's okay. It's just how it's going to be. You know, you think you're going to finish something really quick, and then other issues pop up, and I'm not going to let it bother me. I mean, I haven't set a like specific debut date, so, and I can't think of anyone here that is gonna throw a hissy fit for having to wait a little longer. I just don't have those kind of followers, thankfully. But if anyone's newer to these, as usual, just feel free to like. I'm always welcome to talk to people during these drawings. If I miss you at first, I promise I'll look up and see your text eventually. Sometimes I'm like so focused, I look over and realize someone's talking, but typically I'm pretty good. Because I'd like to hear other people's favorite stories and what kind of what inspires them, like when it comes to, if you're here to enjoy the fantasy part of this, like what kind of fantasy stories do you find interesting, and because maybe in the future I would be able to do something that is closer to the kind of fantasy you like, because I'm always willing to try other things too. Like the news of with the news of the Mistborn book being turned into a TV show and movie, I might give it another try at fan art. My original fan art was very rough, and maybe I'll share it I'll share it when I do that challenge, but I don't want to share it today. I'm not proud of it. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just kind of, it was very rough. I drew it it was back when I tried to do like a challenge a day instead of like 5 challenges for the whole month like I do now, where I'm trying to make actual art that you'll enjoy and I'll enjoy making, because I mean, that's more fun for both of us. But yeah. Yeah, because today is just going to be cleaning up some of these rough, this very loose drawing, and kind of just tightening it up with some hard edges and some spots. Just to give it a little more definition. Because right now it's kind of a blurry mess. But I can fix that. So. Oops. That's interesting. This one's got kind of a blur to it. That's fun. I don't like it for that, though. Yeah. Good to know. These must be the pastel brushes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tempted. What if like a lion, because it has kind of a beard, what if I gave it like those that'd be kind of cool, like Scar, where he has the and not for this one. I will do that for another one, but not this one. I'll do another. This won't be the only main dragon, so it's a good idea, but I don't want to waste it on one too many on just this. So I'll just start with. Do like the glowing eyes. Today I was listening to a fun podcast where they were talking, or kind of a podcast, more like a live stream where they were talking about how music and games really just brings them to life and makes them really memorable. And they were talking about some of my favorites, like all the composers for the Final Fantasy series are just so incredible. Like every one of the ones I play, like they talked about 9, which I love the music in 9. I mean, I love the characters too, that's why it helps. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I love One Winged Angel. It's a great song, and I'll never dispute that Sephiroth isn't a cool character, but there's just something about like that, because there's weaknesses to 9 as well. Like the additional characters in 9, I'd say, are not a strong point of it. Like I don't even remember the guy's name, but there's this like mercenary guy that you can get on your team, and I don't know why they chose him and not the. I would have rather had the woman, because she was had a cooler design. Like his was kind of like, I liked his hair, but it felt like they should have given him more than just the throw function, because the cool thing about that game was it brought in the whole like you can do you could play as classes from the old school Final Fantasy games. Like the main character is a thief, so he starts with a knife, and then he moves to this weapon that's kind of like essentially just like a, I forget what it's called, but it's basically a staff with blades on both ends, which are basically knives attached to a bow. So he pretty much stuck in his field. And you have the knight character, you have the mage character, Vivi, who's this cute little like literally like the old school version of what mages were in Final Fantasy. He has this just I like a witch's like brimmed hat or a sorcerer's hat or a brimmed hat, and then just his entire face is just like darkness with two like glowing eyes in it. But it's not scary because he's just so friendly. Because you do see a scene later on with other mages that are like him, and they're a little bit darker because of their intent. Like they're just like weapons of war, whereas he doesn't want to do that. And it was just interesting, the dichotomy of the heroes and villains with like identity and just like for his species. So, but then he finds joy in that. He's just like, wow, tomorrow can be my last day, and he's like, then today is going to be awesome, and it's like, wow, that is like such a joyful little chipper guy. What a cheerful little dude. And meanwhile, the villain has a very similar, or to a degree, revelation, and turns nihilistic and just basically says like nothing matters. So it's interesting having those two like sides of an argument as the, and he's not even the main character, but like he kind of, his point of view becomes very important as the story goes along. So, but the music in that game was really good. So like that, and I think there's definitely some Witcher songs that I really liked, and like Bloodborne had some really great songs, because they played the Ludwig song, which it's funny. I don't remember that, but it's a good song. It's just kind of like blanked out on it because I think I just like look back on that with like anxiety. Like, oh no, not this fight. Not Horseman. I don't want to fight Horseman. He's hard. That's like if like Lady Amelia's battle stage music starts to play, I'm just like, oh no, not again. Like, please don't hit me. She was rough. You just like, she's just sitting in a chair, and then she just like stands up, and she's not facing your direction. Then she just turns around and just like goes, "Okay, we're gonna do this." And it's like, wait, do what? I just came here. I don't know why we're fighting. Like, can we be friends, please? I made this drawing for you. It's just mean, right? Just, let's be friends, and it's gonna be on it. Hang on a sec, I'll be right back. I get some water. Okay. Back to work. Or maybe... Oh, thank goodness. I just realized I almost made a mistake. That could have been a bad mistake. Maybe there's like scars on it. Yeah, for a second there I thought I had the undo button mapped to the music again. I was like, oh, please don't restart this song. It's like, not that again. Anything but that. Kind of just a little bit of light rim lighting on him. Like his pauldron over here. Back of his armor. Or his vest. I mean his yeah, his coat. He's got one knee forward. He's on his other. This would be the metal leg. So he's actually, that would make more sense. He's got his dragon foot forward and based on how it changes. Because his tail would come up here. Yeah. I haven't drawn him. Maybe I have. I haven't drawn him from the back view very much, I should say. Usually I draw him straight on, but yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's crazy. Lengthy horn, his horns fully lengthened out. Or his antlers, I mean. Which have the, at this rate, they're going to be kind of hard to see, but the barbs are still there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've hinted at this in the newer model. I think I did. I'll have to check again. But at least in drawings, I've hinted at it where the wings kind of have a joint here and here. So it kind of bends here, and this is like the end. This is the end where the fingers are. So it's like shoulder, elbow, wrist. So it's like another. It really is like another pair of arms, like a bat, but with feathers. Because magical creature. Spikes coming out of the wings. So, yeah. And they'll be glistening a little bit like, yeah. He is. So yeah, it's gonna be just introducing himself and showing up. Despite his bizarre look, he's not a danger to this dragon. But that he could be if he wanted to. Okay, I'm here just for help. Oops. Forgot that's not what the tail is. Put that there for now, just as a placeholder.